What's up everyone, Willie Wanders here. Today we're at the amazing Denver Museum of Nature and Science. I'm here with my friend Petey, and today we're gonna look at some pretty cool exhibits. Get ready for some poison, get ready for some wildlife, maybe even some spaceships and some fossils. I'm feeling pretty excited. How about you, Petey?
I'm super excited.
Well, let's get going, come on. So guys, right now we're on the way to our Prehistoric Journey exhibit. That means we're gonna see some pretty cool dinosaur fossils. Get ready to excavate some bones, maybe even get a little hands-on with the information, and then see some really cool history. Maybe we'll see some T-Rex bones, maybe some Stegosaurus bones. Guys, there's all types of dinosaurs bones that we might be able to see. I'm getting pretty excited. I'm thinking maybe we should start going. Wow. Guys, we made it to the ground floor here in this dinosaur exhibit, and finally we can check out some of the really cool fossils. Check out this huge thing to my left. This is apparently an Allosaurus. Let's come over here and we can get a little bit of a better view. Guys, check out the size of that skull on the Allosaurus. This is a huge dinosaur. All those bones come together to represent what the skeleton might have looked like. Guys, that is a really big thing to look at. Imagine if we saw that walking around all on the ground today. That would be a sight to see. But look, there's another dinosaur here on this path right here. This is a different type of dinosaur. This right here is a representation of the Stegosaurus rex. This one is quite different from the one we just saw, don't you think? All those spines on the back of the Stegosaurus created a type of armor for it to have. That means if anybody wanted to mess around with the Stegosaurus, they might get hit with those armor-plated shells on the back of the dinosaur. Guys, that's really cool. And there's a baby one. That's what a mighty small Stegosaurus might have looked like when it was still growing up like a child. Guys, that's so cool that we have fossils that show what an adult size and a child size might have looked like as well. But check it out, there's another really cool one to my left. You might have to move your neck for this one. This one is super long. Check out how it just wraps around the whole entire room. That tail lasts from all the way over there to the neck all the way up there. This is a giant dinosaur, you guys. This is the Diplodocus. A Diplodocus was a long neck sort of dinosaur that had a long neck so it could reach up to the tops of different trees and eat the leaves off of the branches. That's super cool. And apparently, guys, a lot of these dinosaurs, all of them actually, were cold-blooded. That means, like you or me or other types of animals have blood in our bodies that's warm, these guys had blood that was cold. That's because of the type of animal that they were. Guys, this is super cool. There's other types of dinosaurs that we can see over here. Guys, they have underwater fossils too, not just land roaming ones, but ones that probably swam around a long time ago. Check out the length of that thing, and that one too. Those were all swimming around underwater back in the day. But guys, those probably didn't come from an ocean that you think of today. Before, a long time ago, there were different oceans on the earth. You can look over here to see what it might have looked like. This, underneath here, these white lines represent what the United States of America looked like today. But you see how the land and the water is in a different place? That's because this represents what it would have looked like 95 million years ago. There's water going through all the central United States. There's Colorado, that's where we are right now. That meant that this was underwater 95 million years ago.
Fossils are like time capsules from millions of years ago, helping us learn about dinosaurs. Did you know that dinosaur fossils are mostly found in rocks? Some of the biggest dinosaur bones ever discovered belong to giants like the Brachiosaurus and T-Rex. Fossils can be bones, teeth, or even footprints that have turned to stone. Sometimes, scientists even find fossilized dinosaur eggs. One amazing fact is that the color of dinosaur skin is still a mystery because it doesn't fossilize easily. Thanks to fossils, we know dinosaurs once ruled the earth.
Guys, check this out right here to my right. We made it to our first animal. This is a pronghorn. And guys, this isn't just any sort of animal that you see. This is the fastest mammal in North America. This pronghorn can run up to 60 miles per hour. That's faster than some cars or even like me on my bicycle. Guys, this thing is super fast. You can tell based on its hooves right there. These are optimized for speed. But let's keep going and see what other animals we see. Whoa guys, this is a buck right here, also known as a male deer. You can see its female counterpart back over here. This is a white-tailed deer. These animals eat herbs or plants making them herbivores. They just graze all day long. They eat some food, and then they maybe mosey on down to meet up with their friends and hang out on the plains. Guys, these animals exist in Colorado. Maybe if you're out in the mountains one day, you might see one. Hey, Petey, have you ever seen an animal like this?
No, I've only seen polar bears.
Whoa, we're gonna get to those later. Those are a little bit scary, but let's see what else we have over here.
Hey, are you enjoying this video? Well, we have a lot more of these with no ads on getgoalie.com. That's also where we sell the coolest kids tablet. Check us out at getgoalie.com, and there's no ads.
Whoa, I don't mean to scare you, Petey, but look what's over my left shoulder right here. It's a polar bear. Ah! That's okay though, because these are just statues. These aren't real. That means we can get up close and personal and look about some more interesting facts about them. These polar bears are just like the bears we saw before, except they exist in a different part of the country. These guys exist way up north, where it's much colder. That's why you can see them pictured in the snow. That's also why they're white. Their white fur means that the sunlight bounces right off them, and also they can blend right into the snow. These guys are carnivores too. Look, they're even eating a little seal right there. This is super cool. These polar bears can exist in the snow, and they're also pretty good swimmers. Let's see what other animals we find over here. Whoa guys, it's some more brown bears, and this one's standing up on its hind legs. It's kind of walking around like you or me. Imagine if this thing walked towards you. This has golden fur. That's also probably because it lives in an area that's more sunny. Guys, these brown bears exist up in the northern climates too, more like Alaska. This is super interesting stuff. Whoa, guys, check this out right here to my right. This is a musk ox. Whoa, what type of beast is that? It has fur that's hanging down all the way to the ground, and it has horns that curve up. This would be a really cool animal to see in the wild. These guys, I think, hang out in packs, just like some of the other animals we've seen before. These guys will create a sort of circle as a way of defending themselves against different predators. Their big horns make it so that they can stand tough against anybody who tries to come right at them. Wow, let's keep going and see what else we can find.
Polar bears are like Arctic superheroes with their black skin under white fur, helping them stay warm while they swim for miles. Deer are nature's gymnasts, leaping up to 10 feet and running at 30 miles per hour with antlers that magically grow back every year. Woolly mammoths, the fluffy giants of the Ice Age, had hair as cozy as a blanket and tusks that looked like giant spoons. Pigs, with their incredible sense of smell, can find buried bears.
So guys, we made it just from our last exhibit all the way here to the space exhibit. This thing is super high tech. We can see a bunch of space sort of things. And what's this over here to my right? As you can see, this is pretty crowded. This is a pretty popular destination. But now we've got a super good view of this thing to my right here. This is a Mars rover, and it has a name. It's Opportunity. Scientists here on Earth sent a rover all the way to the planet Mars. Isn't that incredible, you guys? This thing's job was to roam around, send pictures from Mars all the way back to Earth, and also look at some rocks that are on Mars. This was more than just a camera on wheels. This has a whole geology lab on the inside. It would take pieces of rocks from Mars, check them out on the inside, and find out a little bit more. Things like this are the ways that we're able to look at the clues that tell us that there might have been water on Mars. Guys, this is a huge achievement. Let's keep going and see what other types of space facts that we can find. Whoa, guys, check out this super cool exhibit that we just found right here. Look around me. There's so many stars, like the stars you see in the night sky. This is kind of like what it would be like to exist all up in space. There's stars everywhere. Stars pointing out from, well, who knows how far away, and stars where it's dark all behind it. Guys, this is super cool stuff. I feel like I'm up in space right now, but let's keep going and see what else we can find. Whoa, guys, check this out. I feel like I just walked into a super futuristic spaceship. We might actually be up in outer space right now. There's so many cool controls for me to do. Guys, look at this arm. I wonder what it does. Look it, that thing is changing colors. Whoa, I'm really in charge of this spaceship right now. Maybe if I keep pushing, it'll keep changing colors. And this one too. What happens if I push it up? And then fire. Whoa, See how it's making noise? I feel like I'm really in charge of this spaceship right now. I wonder if this is what spaceships are gonna look like in the near future. We can just zoom around all up and down to space. And what's this right here? Huh, I think it's a hyperdrive. This must make this spaceship go pretty fast. Huh, and here's the captain's chair. Look, I'm the captain of this ship. All right, you guys, engines to power, turbines to speed. See how it's changing colors? Guys, I'm going all around through space right now, and there's even more to me to do. Let's see if I can control where we're going. Oh, there's an asteroid right there. I gotta go to the left and get out of the way. Look, and there's a planet right there. I wonder if we'll be able to go to explore it. So guys, that's the end of this space exhibit right here. Pretty soon, we're gonna head over to the lobby and talk about all the cool stuff that we learned from all the exhibits today. Hey, Petey, let's get a move on and head over to the lobby. Come on. So guys, we made it all the way back to where we started our adventure today. And guys, this seems like a pretty good place to think about all the cool stuff that we learned in the exhibits. We saw some amazing things about space, the Mars rover, and what life is like up on a space station. We also saw some amazing wildlife from all across the Americas, all the way from Alaska, all the way down to the tip of the southern United States. And not just that, we also saw some great fossils. We saw T-Rexes, Allosauruses, and even a Diplodocus. Guys, we had a great day today at the museum. Petey, what was your favorite thing that we saw?
I like seeing polar bears.
Those polar bears were pretty cool. I had a great time with them too. Well guys, this has been an amazing time. Thanks for coming along with me on this adventure. This has been Willie Wanders and Petey the Penguin, and I'm signing off. I'll see you guys on our next adventure. Goodbye.
Did you like this video? I bet you loved it. Well, then you should like and subscribe to this channel so you can get all of our videos. Now, if you really, really love the video, check us out at getgoalie.com where you can subscribe to these with no ads. Can you believe that? No ads at all. Now, stay tuned for our next video. It's coming up right here. You can click on it.